Hi, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Iris, and this channel is about my fitness journey. As you can see, I'm a plus size woman, and I don't want to be it anymore. So I want to be able to record my process during my process. And I want to be able to record my journey as I lose the weight. Now, there are certain things that I researched, things that I feel like I should have known or that I should know before I start into my journey. So, in case you didn't know, because I didn't know, here are some tips or things you should know before you're starting your weight loss journey. 1. Measure yourself. It's very important that you measure yourself because the scale might tell you one number and you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I look pretty good. I like my waist. I like my hips. I like all this. But the scale is telling me something else. Maybe you might not even be losing pounds, but you're losing inches off your waist or you're losing sizes of your clothes and it makes you feel good. Sometimes the scale is not our best friend. It lies to us. Oh my God, I'm so wet. Hold on. Which incidentally leads us to our second point. Do not weigh yourself every single day. The scale will lie to you. You may be feeling good, fit. You're dropping inches off your waist. And in the scale, it looks like you only lost 2-3 pounds. But what are you going to believe? How you feel or what the scale says? Sure, it's a good guide if you binge a little too much one day on your cheat day, but it's not something you could be trusting all the time. So for me, I'm only going to weigh myself maybe once every 2 weeks. I used to weigh myself every single week. That wasn't really helping me because every single time I weighed myself, I was either the same, I was going up, I was losing 1 pound, but the next week I was going up again. So for me, I'm only going to weigh myself every 2 weeks, probably once a month, not as often as I was doing before. Number 3, that's 6. Number 3, take progress pictures. If you're losing the weight, what I've been told, I don't know yet, you're gonna wanna compare your pictures. Maybe tomorrow you'll have lost 20 pounds, be really slim, and still feel big, and still feel thick, and still feel not as sexy as you would like. But then you go and look at your progress photos and you see the major difference between 20 pounds and 30 pounds and even 10 pounds. You say to yourself, wow, I've really come a long way. And you can tell that you come a long way. And then you'll feel proud of yourself. Back when I was 215, I actually lost like 20 pounds. And I didn't feel like I had lost 20 pounds, but everybody was telling me. And I was looking at myself in pictures when I was 215 and I was 200. And I was like, wow, I can really tell the difference. Next, keep track of the calories you consume. Go online and find out how many calories you need to be consuming in order to be losing weight. There is such thing as eating too few calories and obviously eating too many calories. So you have to know how many calories you have to be able to consume per day so that you can be losing weight. And of course, keep track of those calories. Not to the point of every single tiny calorie, but a rough estimate. Because otherwise, you're going to turn yourself crazy counting so many calories. On most of the packages, and they say how much it is, but maybe you eat an apple or you get a spoonful of whatever. You're not going to count that. It's just a spoonful. And if you're going crazy over a spoonful, then come on, man. You don't need to be counting every single tiny little calorie. Only a rough estimate of your calories. If you're off by 10 calories, no big deal. You can run it off. You can walk it off. On to the next one. Since you're already in the computer, while you're there, search what type of body you are. I know we've all seen it. The pear shape, the hourglass shape, the apple shape. There's different types of bodies. Some women may have bigger thighs and a smaller Lucy, stop! Some women may have a bigger upper body than a smaller lower body, or opposite, big thighs and smaller waist. So find out what type of body that you are because there's meals, there's workouts, and there's calories that go with different types, because everybody loses weight differently. Some things may work for some people and other things may not. Find out, do your research, see what works best for your body type, depending on what kinds of things you want your body to look like. If you want bigger breasts, probably plastic surgery, because I don't think there's an exercise that makes your breast bigger. It could probably make it straighter with back exercises, but probably not bigger. If you want bigger butt, I'm sure there's exercise for that, as I've seen on the YouTube. It's important to know and to research what works best for your weight loss goal. That's what I'm gonna do. Lucy, I'm not your damn snack. You don't gotta bite on me. Next, little known fact that I just learned about. I didn't know this before, but apparently women fluctuate in their weight. Men go straight down, one after another. Just go straight down. Women can go up and down month to month depending on their cycle. Women get bloated during their cycle. They gain weight during their cycle, and they have a lot more hormones during their cycle. So their body fluctuates so much. So 1 week you could be fine. You could be losing the weights down one by one. And then the next week you're on your period and you've gained like 5-6 pounds. And you have no idea why. And you get sad. Speaking from personal experience, you get sad and then you start eating them cakes. And then next week, when you're no longer on your period, oh, guess what? You still have that 5 pounds because you ate it in the cake. So ladies, be patient. Know your type size. Know what you're working with. Remember that even if you gain some lbs, it doesn't mean that you can't lose those lbs the next week. So be patient and it will work out. And just keep working hard at it. And you know what they say, good things come to those who wait. No, that's not what they say. That's probably what they say, but that's not a good idea. I'm definitely going to apply some of these things for when I start losing my lbs, because I didn't know these things. And it's good to have known them now than to have made the mistakes and have known them way too late. So if these sound familiar to you, apply them to your life. And I know pretty soon we're going to be losing those lbs. We just got to be patient. Okay? So thank you so much for listening, and I hope my tips, and I hope some of these can work for you. I hope you can apply some of them so that your weight loss can be a lot more simple, if anything, right? Okay, thank you very much. That's all for today. And I will see you on the next one. Lucy, goodbye. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I gotta go pick up Jake.